Good day everyone, I'm Naufal and my friend Afzan here are going to do a book review on the book Teaching and Learning English Literature by Ellie Chambers and Marshall Gregory. So the book is about literature pedagogy and critical engagement, good teaching and students' engagement during close reading, teaching literary theory and teaching writing, and the variety of teaching learning methods. The target readers are trainee teacher or novice teachers. So we are going to focus on the issues mentioned in the book, so let's begin. The first issue is literature pedagogy and critical engagement with strength. It helps the students' intellectual and personal growth. The methods is still relevant and still can be used, but the inclusion of technology for education will make it easier for the students to connect to the text. Critical engagement with literature will provide a better understanding and promote higher order thinking skills. The drawback? Sometimes the teacher is too self-absorbed in teaching whatever they like, instead of actually considering what the students like, and this could lead to further detachment from students. The opportunities? The method could be developed further and make it more innovative and interactive. For example, crossover learning and argumentative learning are perfect to develop high-order thinking skills. Threat? Making it more interactive and innovative require the inclusion of technology and the internet. Not all students have this advantage, so this can be solved with the usage of inspiration boards.
The second issue is the relationship between good teaching and students' engagement for close reading activity. By having given certain criteria, teachers are more focused and directed during the teaching. This promotes students to be attentive and give feedback, such as answering questions, nodding, and positive facial expression to show engagement. These principles, unfortunately, would not be effective among passive and lower achiever students with poor reading skills. They could not actively participate or give appropriate feedbacks. Other factors that causes limitations are time constraints and bigger class sizes. To suggest, teachers need to examine students' performance and adapt the material to it. To some students, teacher might want to use scaffoldings, and for a bigger classroom, teacher can divide the students into smaller groups for more space and less pressure to speak. However, the evolution from traditional to digital era has led to negative side effects, such as constricted range of reading and decline in writing skills. These may stunt the learning process.
The third issue is teaching literary theory and teaching writing. The strength? It creates intense intellectual energy among students. So, the emerge of the new theories such as gender oppression, colonialism, stereotypes, and ethnic appropriation promotes freedom, alright? And the traditional way of looking at analyzing a text is applicable in schools, and especially it nurtures good judgment in looking at the issues mentioned in the wider perspective. The weakness is that the theories promote some misunderstanding in the minds of students, as they are easily influenced and emotional, and this can cause exaggeration, thus creating sensitivity in certain issues. The opportunity. It provides a thorough understanding of how some issues should be viewed, be it for a native speaker or not. This is an opportunity to all should seize, especially in a Malaysian context. While one of the threat is that the mindset of the community. So this can be improved by slowly adapting the texts that are less emotional and more subtle to help the students comprehend and understand slowly. As they progress, they can include more direct and challenging texts for them to analyze and understand.
Our fourth issue is the varieties of teaching learning methods. In this case, various methods help the teachers to attend students' diversity in a classroom. And the idea to incorporate ICT is so brilliant and wise because students can start to self-explore and direct their own learning. Unfortunately, by having too many methods will cause confusion along the way. Besides, teachers are not able to apply all due to time constraint. In Malaysian context, ICT usage could not be done holistically because there are still struggling users in suburban and rural areas. To solve the matter, various methods can actually be used, but with effective teaching plans with appropriate adaptation to Malaysian context. Good news, according to the 7th shift in Malaysian Education Blueprint, inclusion of technologies in education is very recommended, so maybe not holistically, but better start small than nothing. However, knowing the internet speed in Malaysia has not yet met the standard performance, technology inclusion would be quite challenging here.
So Afzan, would you recommend the book to others?
Yes, the book is wonderful as a guide, but since it is a bit outdated, the readers can improvise the method so that they are at par with the current line of Malaysian education. How about you?
Oh, of course. Simple. It is packed with a lot of issues that trainee teachers need to know before they teach literature. The book should be able to give them a gist of what they can do in the classroom and how to cultivate higher order thinking skills as needed to produce intellectual students.
Well, that is all from us. Thank you. Have a good day.